Welcome to Achievers Academy. Today we are going to be dealing on Pascal triangle. What do you understand by Pascal triangle? Pascal triangle gives the coefficient of a number in any index form. Like example, when you are given an index form of this a plus b raised to the power 7. This is an index form. It means you should expand a plus b into what? Into 7 places. And this, if you are going to do this, you are going to, it's going to get more of your time. But with the help of Pascal triangle, you can easily get a plus b raised to the power 7 using the coefficient of the Pascal triangle. Now, let's look at the example. When you have a plus b raised to the power 0, we all know that anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So, a plus b raised to the power 0 is going to be 1. Let's look at a plus b raised to the power 1. A plus b raised to the power 1 means a plus b in 1 places. So, the Pascal triangle is going to be 1, 1. Because by the time you expand this, the coefficient of a is going to be 1 and the coefficient of b is going to be 1. Let's look at a plus b raised to the power 2. So a plus b raised to the power 2 is going to be 1. You start with 1. 1 plus 1 will give you 2 and 1. So when you have a plus b raised to the power 3, so a plus b raised to the power 3 means the coefficient of the Pascal triangle of expanding a plus 3 into power of 3. It means a plus b into power of 3. We are going to have 1. Don't forget I said earlier that it's going to start with 1. So 1 plus 2, you have 3. 3 plus 2 plus 1, you have 3 and 1. So, when you have a form of a plus b raised to the power 4, so a plus b raised to the power 4, that is going to be 1, 3 plus 1, 4, 3 plus 3, 6, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 and 1. I believe you get the logic. So when you have a plus b raised to the power 5, so a plus b raised to the power 5, the coefficient is going to give us 1. It's going to start with 1. 1 plus 4, 5, 4 plus 6, 10, 6 plus 4, 10, 4 plus 1, 5 and 1. So that is the logic on Pascal triangle. Now let's move to an example and let's solve it how it's going to look like. So let's look at example 1 and let's solve it together. Expand a plus b raised to the power 2. Mind you, a plus b can be any index form, and can be any letter. It can be s plus y. It can be u plus v. This is what I mean. It can be u plus v. It can be s plus y. It doesn't mean that it should be exactly a plus b. So when you are expanding a plus b in Pascal triangle, don't forget I said Pascal triangle gives us the coefficient of a number in any index form. And what do you mean by coefficient? When I have 2s, so coefficient means a number beside alphabet. What is the number beside alphabet? The alphabet is s. And what is the number beside this? That's 2. So the coefficient of s is what? 2. So this is what we mean by coefficient. Coefficient means a number beside alphabet. So let's move to the example. A plus B raised to power 2. Now, there's one idea here. When you are expanding A plus B raised to power 2 in form of this question, what is the first term here? The first term is A, and the second term here is what? B, which we are expanding. So, as the first term is decreasing in power. What is the power? 2. So the second term will be increased in power. So now, can we move forward? So now, when the first term is decreasing in power, the second term will be increasing in power. So we are going to have A plus B raised to power 2 is going to be in form of A raised to power 2, B raised to power 0, are you there? Plus A raised to power 1, B raised to power 1. If you observe, as A is decreasing, B is what? Is increasing. In here, at this place, A is raised to power 2, while B is raised to power 0. But when you move to the second term, A is raised to power 1 is decreasing, and B is what? Increasing. So, plus A raised to power 0, B raised to power 2. So now you are going to have A raised to power 2 multiplied by B raised to power 0 will give us 1, plus A raised to power 1 A multiplied by B raised to power 1 B, plus A raised to power 0 will give you 1 multiplied by B raised to power 2. So it's going to 8 raised to power 2 times 1, you have A raised to power 2 plus AB plus B squared. Now, that is not all. Don't forget, we said that Pascal triangle gives us the coefficient of a number in any index form. Now, my power is 2. It's raised to power 2. Now, what is the Pascal triangle of a power when it's being raised to power of 2? Now, let's look at what we divide from. Now, the power is 2. Now, you come to this place. This is the power of raised to power of what? 2. And the coefficient is what? 1, 2, 1. So, the first term here is going to have 1. The second term is going to have 2. And the third term is going to have 1. So, the first term, we said earlier the first term is going to be 1. So, that will be 1 A raised to power 2 plus the second term will be 2AB plus 1B squared. So, that is the final answer. Let's look at example 2. Expand A plus B raised to power 4. What is the power? The power is 4. So, and we said earlier that when you're having a term, the first term is going to be what? Decreased, while the second term is going to be increased. So now we are expanding it, it's going to be A raised to power 4 multiplied by B raised to power 0 plus A raised to power 3 multiplied by B raised to power 1 plus A raised to power 2 multiplied by B raised to power 2 plus A raised to power 1 multiplied by B raised to power 3 plus A raised to power 0 multiplied by B raised to power 4. So I see as A is decreasing, B is increasing. So that is the logic term of using this Pascal triangle. So anything with power 0 is what? 1. So I'm going to say A raised to power 4 multiplied by B raised to power 0, 1 plus A raised to power 3 multiplied by B raised to power 1, B plus A raised to power 2 multiplied by B raised to power 2 plus A raised to power 1 will give you what? A multiplied by B raised to power 3 plus A raised to power 0 will give you what? 1 multiplied by B raised to power 4. So we are going to have A raised to power 4 plus A cube B raised to power 1 plus a squared b raised to power 2 plus a multiplied by b raised to power 3 plus b raised to power 4. Now, this is not the final answer. You have expanded this, but the coefficient has not been put. So now, what is the power? 4. And what is the coefficient? And what is the coefficient using Pascal triangle of any power raised to 4? So we said earlier that the power is what? 4. And this is the power. You bring it to this place, a plus b raised to power 4. So the coefficient of the Pascal triangle is going to be 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So the first term is going to have, this is the first term. The second term is going to have 4 coefficients. And the third term is going to have 6. And the fourth term is going to have 4. And the fifth term is going to have 1. So we can now say that our answer is going to be, don't forget that the first term is going to be what? 4. That is 1, sorry. So that 1 a raised to power 4 plus the second term is going to be what? 4a cube b. So the third term is going to be 6 a squared b raised to power 2. And the third term is going to be what? 4a b raised to power 3 plus the last term, which is 1b raised to power 4. Now, this is the coefficient. What is the coefficient of a raised to power 4? 1. The coefficient of 4a cube multiplied by b is going to give you what? 4. 6 and 4 and 1. So those what we mean by coefficient. Coefficient means a number that is beside the alphabet. So that is how to solve a Pascal triangle when you are given in any index form. So look at the question that was popped into the screen. So solve it and make a comment of the answer in the comment section below. Thank you so much.